Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick video today. I know I always say that. It can be a little bit lengthy most of the time, but I really feel that the message for today is quite short and sweet and to the point. So the other night I had a really intense dream, and I was receiving messages for myself, of course, and also, I guess, for the collective. And I always like to share what I go through in order to help others, right? So I thought I would make a video about this today. Forget about the dishwasher going. So I wanted to talk about the Mercury Retrograde that we're currently in, and I was just looking this up because I was curious to see when the last one was. And it was around April 28th to May 22nd, 23rd-ish, around there. So the message I received in my dream was that Mercury retrogrades are so divine, and I know so many of us get so caught up in, blaming everything and the technology issues and the communication problems and going back over things, but it's really important to understand that the things that we're looking at and we're reviewing right now are really important for us to be going over, and it's divinely planned. All of these retrogrades this year, and we're so meant to go back right now. Even though it can be tedious and even though it can be a little bit annoying, it's really important to understand that this is happening for a reason. A big part of this is because we're clearing space and we're making room for new things to enter our lives, and so many of us are starting new chapters. And we can feel like we're a little bit lost right now because we still have a little bit of stuff hanging on from the past, even though, if you're anything like me, you've done a whole lot of purging over the past few years. And I know how it feels. I know it's like, does this ever end? But the message is really, it's just, I can't stress it enough. Everything that we are looking over right now is really important. And, of course, we will understand this more in retrospect. So the things that I'm kind of reviewing and going over are from May 2016 and also into June. So I would like to invite you to think about what was going on in your life at that time, because I think that's a really big part of what we are looking over right now. So think even April, like April, May, June of 2016. Look back maybe in your pictures or in your notes to spark some stuff or meditate on it. It doesn't mean you have to get stuck in what was going on in your life at that time, but just take note of what was going on, because a lot of that is probably going to come up in the next month of September and maybe a little bit into October. So just wanted to share that quick message with you. I'm actually going back physically as well to where I was visiting my hometown in May. So I just think that's really interesting as well, because it's like emotionally, mentally, I'm going back through the same things that I was working through in May and June. And I've made a lot of progress, but it also came to me within my dream state that I kind of forgot about the amount of work that I've done spiritually throughout all of June of 2016. There was a massive clearing and purging that I went through with the help of a mentor of mine and going through this online program, which was really great. So a lot of that, believe it or not, even though it was pretty recent, a lot of that I think I just kind of forgot. I think the energies have been so insane, and we've all just been, tossing and turning in this ocean, and I kind of forgot about the whole importance of everything that I went through earlier this year. So that's why these retrogrades are really important. And there's another one coming up in December. So there's no shortage of retrogrades this year, but that is happening for a reason, so please keep that in mind. And I guess that's it for today. I don't want to keep repeating myself, so again, I'll leave you with this. Take note of what was going on in your life in May and June of this year, and connect the dots. And you don't have to overthink it. Believe it or not, I think the dots are going to start to connect themselves. And over the next few weeks, we may have an opportunity to go even deeper into those issues that were coming up earlier in the year, to do more forgiveness work, and to really have some closure for our healing, to move on to the future that we so desire and so deserve.